Hello guys, good morning. Share this video. We're talking about this plan. We talked about the part 1 on how to burn excess belly fat. We talked about the part 1 on how to burn excess belly fat. But in today's video, we are not talking about excess belly fat. We're talking about on how to take care of leprosy. Leprosy is a very rampant bacteria now, destroying more souls around the world. That's the reason why we take out this time to showcase this plant to you guys, that you can easily use it around your locality to take care of leprosy. You know, we African, we are actually blessed with plenty, but we hunger in the means of plenty. Why? Because we run away from our responsibility. This plant, when they do fence, where bush is very close to that fence, it climb over the fence and it bear fruits. The fruits looks like cucumber. We talked about the part 2 on how you can use the fruits to take care of skin problems, skin infection, skin disease. But in today's video, we're talking about the leaves, how you can use the leaves for leprosy. We call it local sponge. Commonly we call it local sponge. Some people call it a so-so, some call it sapo, some call it kucha. Those are the names. So we have so many names. Local sponge. It's a gardener plant. It grows and it bears one beautiful yellow, amazing flower. The flowers are so amazing. Once the flower fall with her, it bears that fruit that looks like cucumber. When it dry now, we use it like a sponge. That's why we call it local sponge. But we are not talking about the fruit today. We are talking about the leaves on how you can take care of leprosy. If you come across somebody that is suffering from leprosy, or you know someone that is suffering from, and you know, this plant is a tropical plant. It grows in Asia, every part of Asia it grows, and then it grows in North America, Central America, and then it grows in Indian as well, and some part of China. But you know, in some part of India, like Central and North India and West, they cultivate this plant. But here in Africa, it grow wildly. You know, when they do fence, you know, you can look at a house, it grow on top of that house. It like growing on top of something, it like growing, and you know, this one is an uncompleted building. It like growing on top of it, like supporting itself with something. You know, it will flourish around. You can look at everywhere here, almost about 20-something meters long, very far from houses, just growing around our area, growing around our localities, growing around our doorsteps. And people have been suffering from leprosy. And leprosy is a very slow and dangerous bacteria. It usually affect the eye, affect the nervous system, affect the nose as well, and then affect the skin. And sometimes, you know, it will be chronic in such a way you take all kind of drugs, leprosy will not be able to heal. And people have been taking care of leprosy, spending money, doing checkup, going to hospital, wasting their time, their precious time that they can use to do other things to treat that leprosy. And it's a very dangerous bacteria now. It's a slow and it's a dangerous bacteria. So if you want to treat it within 3 months, you can use this plant to treat leprosy, affect the eye, affect the nose, affect the skin, and affect the nerves as well. It's a very dangerous bacteria around. It is very chronic in Africa as well. That is the reason why we really take out this time to talk about this amazing plant, how you can use it to prevent leprosy not to come, to treat leprosy. It's a very common plant. You know, we African, what is lacking here in around our locality is plants like this growing around our locality, understanding the knowledge of those plants, and then once you understand the knowledge and then the time of harvest, you will realize that you are blessed around your locality, you are blessed around your environment, because God has designed this earth for us to enjoy the facilities around. That's the reason why I design trees, plants. We should take plants as food, and then we should take the fruits as well as fruit to take care of, you know, our needs, and then to facilitate digestion, then to give some vitamins in the body. Everything you see around you have designed by God for us to enjoy the facilities. And because we doesn't understand the facilities that God has blessed us with, that's the reason why we suffer, we hunger in the midst of we don't realize that God has designed plants for mankind, designed fruits for mankind, designed trees for mankind. Trees that give us ventilation, trees that help us with climate. If climate change wants to be, trees that help us, trees that give us ventilation, trees that give us oxygen, trees that use the barks for healing, use the leaves for healing, use the fruits for like foods, use the seeds as well like food and like vegetables. We neglect them and we suffer with sicknesses. That's the reason why we talked about this local sponges, Luffa. They call it botanically, we call it Luffa cylindrica. It bears this melon on how you can treat leprosy, because we cannot be hunger in the midst of plenty while we are blessed with a plant that can eradicate a bacteria that is causing problem in the body. A bacteria that can actually cleanse the body. You know, when you cleanse the body, there will be oxygen in the body. Once there is oxygen in the body, no bacteria can never survive. Because once you cleanse the body, oxygen will be there, and when oxygen takes place in the body, no bacteria can never survive with oxygen. That's the reason why this plant contains antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties. So please, if you are new on this channel, keep on watching, subscribe to the channel, share this video to friends and family. Please drop a comment below what you think about local sponge, what you think about African medicines, what you think about African tradition, African history. And we are representing our ancestors. That's the reason why we take out this time to talk about this video, to talk about this beautiful plant, to talk about leprosy, on how you can use the leaves of this plant to treat leprosy. How are you going to do it? Every morning, just get up early in the morning by 6 a.m. harvest about 6 to 7 leaves of this plant. Some of them are big. You can look at, some of them are bigger, then some of them are smaller. So just get 6 to 7 leaves, then you smash it, you add 1 glass of water, and then you use natural honey, 1 tablespoon of natural honey to add, and drink it every morning. Just take it once a day for leprosy for 3 months. And if it is affecting the skin, you are going to use this leaf to scrub around the affected places in the skin. You smash the leaves to those affected places in the skin. If it is affecting the eye, you smash it, the water you apply in the eyes for skin. If it's affecting the nose, the same thing, you apply the water from the leaves in the nose for skin problem, for skin infection. Please keep on sharing our videos, keep on supporting our channel. Please, if you are new, subscribe to the channel, and then share the video to friends and family. Don't be selfish. This is African. We are representing our ancestors. Thank you guys for watching.